Hey guys, welcome to Unit 2, Lesson 1. We are talking about ratios today. So, a ratio make sure your notebook is out and that you are taking notes as I am creating our anchor chart. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities. So that means that we're taking two different quantities or amounts and we are comparing them. A ratio is a comparison. So we can write ratios in three ways. Okay, so we can say the first quantity is X, and we can compare it to Y. That's like the same thing when people say apples to oranges. Comparison. 2. We could do X colon Y, and you can write it as a fraction. X over Y. Okay? Those are the three ways we can do it. We can write 2. We can do our colons. Or we could do a fraction. X and Y are called terms. And all of these are read X to Y. X to Y, X to Y. Okay? X and Y are terms. Terms or numbers, okay? So X and Y are both quantities or numbers. So let's do one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 hearts. And I have three squares. 6 hearts, 3 squares. So I am going to write this. I'm going to show my 3 examples from above. So we have part. So part to part, which would be my hearts to my square, because one part, another part. So I could write that 6 to 3, 6 to 3, or 6 over 3. Okay, but either way, what this is saying is it is saying for every 6 hearts, I have 3 squares. So for every 6 hearts, I have 3 squares. Okay? Then we could do part to whole. So that is comparing one of the parts to the whole set. Okay, so I am going to compare my hearts to all of my shapes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hearts. But total shapes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 shapes. So 6 to 9, or 6 to 9, or 6 to 9. All the same thing. Okay, for every 6 hearts, I have 9 shapes. All right, and then the last way we could write it would be the opposite, which would be whole to part. So for whole to part, I might say shapes to squares. So I have 9 shapes to my 3 squares. 9 to 3, 9 over 3. So for every 9 shapes, I have 3 squares.